you don't have to ask me. I'm far from sober. I'm so far from sober.
Mate, it's actually kind of nuts. To be fair, could you believe that we're going through this? I think it's madness, you know.
It's mad because you never could ever like guess that something like this would happen.
Yeah.
Like the whole world has come to a standstill.
They don't feel too bad though. Like, don't feel like a super change. But
wait, you know why though? You know why? It's because UK is so shit. So you see our lockdown.
We're
like,
shit
compared
anyway.
to France. Compared to France, bro, we ain't lockdown.
Yeah.
We don't even know how to handle snow. Like, we're shit.
Yeah, we're shit.
They built a whole hospital and they had for 4,000 people and they had less than 100.
Yeah. I'll tell you one
You know
thing.
how bad that is?
If
They
the gyms
built
was,
a hospital. And
if the
went.
gyms were still open, I wouldn't really care about quarantining. If I'm honest, having to stay in your house, not go work or work from home, I wouldn't care.
That's a great sidebar in today's topic.
It is. It really is. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are recording, by the way, just so you all know.
I feel like I haven't got my angles correctly because I'm looking hella biggish.
Yeah, if your butters, man, cha.
You know what? The camera don't lie.
You know,
the camera don't lie.
That's on the angle. At my house, Ashari's really just done his own
No, the
thing.
camera's like, I ain't taking the blame for this one.
You know what? I was really going to do my eyebrows and try to do a little shadow for them, you know, a little gold in that. But honestly, I can't be bothered.
Those are the best I've seen your eyebrows look.
Dickhead.
So,
You could be right though, because I did a tutorial yesterday with my niece.
Mad.
And she kind of taught us. A couple of my friends were on there. She taught us how to do our eyebrows. No, you don't think it's joke. There's things that you want to learn, but you take advantage now you're in quarantine, innit?
You know what? Do you want to just do a real quick don't rush challenge with your eyebrows right now? But you've only got like 3 seconds to do it. You've only got 3 seconds. I want it to be like real time, how it is edited. Like if you can't do that, then nah.
I'm not even going to lie to you, yeah? One thing that has got on my nerves this quarantine is that Don't Rush tune. I don't know who sings it. I don't care who sings it. I don't hear
that's a
it.
real hater. I bet if you made the tune, you feel all right about it.
Why are you mad, B?
Why are you mad, B?
Honestly, because it started to get ridiculous. All right, so first we had girls doing it. Then the guys came through. All right, cool. Then everyone's profession decided they want to do it. Every doctor, every nurse. Okay, cool. Then they started doing it backwards from makeup to natural. What are we doing? Let's see.
People are bored. People are bored.
It sounds like you went too deep in the rabbit hole, I'll be honest.
Honestly, you had girls with full makeup and weave, and then it would take it back, and it would rewind to them in their do-rag.
I don't want to see that. I don't want
to see that one, boy.
I want to see that.
I'm not even gonna lie. Some people look a bit mannish, man.
Yeah, it's mad. But you know, I think we need to segue into the first ever Zoom edition.
Man, goes segue into. Just use normal words, bro.
What's wrong with you? Every time you put your hair up, you act up, you know. Every time man does the pineapple thing, man. I don't know
what I was segue into.
Wait. I do have to agree with Christian. Whenever man do something like so, you feel this need.
Wait, I'm making noise. I'm really still trying to fix this because I just look a little bit mannish, man.
All over.
Oh.
It's gonna be a man inside him.
But yeah,
but anyway.
No, it's true. Whenever you flipping the lights are on and shit, it's like you turn into this formal talking shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, just talk like you,
bro. It's like,
well, I've never used the word segue before, no.
No ITV show, bro. Like, what the hell?
I've never used the word segue before, no.
No?
Not in that mannerism.
Everyday life.
Not in that mannerism.
First of all, stop hating on my growth. First of all, that's what you lot need to do, okay? That's what you need to do.
No, you don't have to ask me. I'm far from sober. I'm so far from sober.
So anyway, as I was saying, this is the first ever Zoom edition of Blame It on the Booze. Because we don't stop. We can't link up, so we got to use technology to our advantage, innit? And we do this.
People been we late, but we here.
Just saying, we're here. Yeah, we made it.
Better late than never.
Always late one time. Does that make sense?
I think so.
It would.
Well, so today's episode, I believe the topic is sneaking out during quarantine. I think we all know. Hold on. When we say sneaking out, are we talking about the obvious reasons why someone may sneak out, or are we just talking about going out in general? Because
I mean, why?
when I hear sneak out, I'm thinking.
No,
You know what I mean?
You're thinking about naughtiness.
Yeah, I'm thinking you sneaking out for a very specific reason.
Well, you wouldn't need to.
Well, I'm sure if you're going to buy milk,
what's that?
that's not sneaking, is it?
Yeah, so you're gonna go milk them titties instead.
That's true. Anything else other than being naughty is not really sneaking, is it?
Yeah. All right, so we're on the same wavelength. We're on the same wavelength. Right? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna know. What's that?
Did you hear about the scientist guy? The guy that we've been waiting, like we've been relying on him for our lockdown and when to leave the house and shit. And he brought in his sighting to his yard. And so he resigned.
Pop, 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 pop.
Is that why he resigned? I think I heard that
He resigned.
Yeah, he said, because obviously he got caught in it. I don't know who like videotaped Gal coming over, but
Oh
he said,
man, that could have been his sister that he lives with.
No.
No,
He's got to learn how to lie better. I tell you that. He's got to learn how to lie better.
it was all documented. It was actually dread. How can this guy be trying to tell everybody to stay home?
Well, he's out there living his best
He
life.
started jonesing, boy. He started jonesing. Like,
I mean, technically,
I know I shouldn't,
he
but
did stay home though.
that's true.
Oh,
But
That's
wait,
true.
Boris Johnson said, if your friends ask you to meet, say no.
Yeah, but he does say if you have a domestic something with your partner, you can leave the house. They don't know I don't have a
Go
partner.
where?
Maybe she had an argument with her man, didn't it?
No, leave the house and go where? Leave the house and go where?
to your side piece, isn't
You're
it?
allowed to go to your friend's house if you have a domestic with your partner.
Like, you're allowed to go to your side piece if you and wifey got problems, isn't it?
That's wild.
Yeah.
Right, we need
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna throw out there. I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring. I nominate myself to be lead boozer today.
All right, go on, because you got your glasses on, innit?
All
Yeah,
right.
I feel official.
The man with the biggest muscles, go through.
Easy,
What's he
Don't
doing?
ever do that, bro. Don't ever do that, bro.
But anyway, all right. So you know what? Actually, no. We're gonna go Zoosh first.
What's the trigger words?
Innit, man?
Ah, shit. Okay.
You
Yeah.
know what he's doing in life. No, he just wants to
I
be
brought
told.
my shot glass.
It's been a minute.
My shot glass says smile, man.
Alright,
Smile, man.
you look like the shot.
And some brandy vodka.
Shot glass again.
Apple vodka.
Show the shot glass again. That's not
No,
you.
that's fully you.
That is
That's
not
fully
you.
you.
That is you.
That's
That's
you.
fully you.
That is you. Smile.
Mad. Mad. All right. So, do we all remember what the trigger words were?
You did tell us the trigger words.
Oh. Yes, we did actually.
Alright,
No,
my bad.
I don't know the trigger words.
My bad.
You know when Katie
But
don't read.
remind us
Now.
anyway. Remind us anyway for the viewers.
All right. So the trigger words is gonna be sex and linking,
Alright.
or actually
And-
link/linking. Let's just be
It's
real.
and the trigger word.
Sorry.
It's and the trigger word, or no?
Behave yourself.
Wow.
Yeah, behave yourself.
That's
All right. So sex and linking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yes, you will get a point against your strike against your name if you say link. All right,
You
So-
get a strike against your name.
yeah, meaning you got to do a shot.
So
Just
do
say you have to do a
what's the
shot.
flag against your leg? You see what
Oh
we're
my
talking
days, you're not reading too much into this, you know.
about? Oh,
You're
No,
not
you
reading
think
too
you're
much
on a
into
work
this.
meeting.
innit? That's what it is. It's in a work meeting, bro. Like, man, look for relax, bro. Sit back. Be easy.
It's fine.
Bro. Be easy.
Take off your glasses and go put on your do-rag. Like, we're your friends. We know you.
What's
No.
I'm saying? Relax, bro.
Man got a strike
Man.
against your name.
Be easy.
Man. You know, upon reflection, that did sound a little bit.
So who are you talking to? Don't talk to me like that.
I'm not used to talking to you, man, on Zoom, innit? Maybe subconsciously, man's at work.
Wow.
But anyway, do you lot remember how to perform the song? Because it's been a minute.
It hasn't been that long, babes.
I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure.
Only you've changed during lockdown, you know. No, you've changed.
Hey, I have grown, not changed, I've grown.
I
Grown
know you
backwards.
haven't grown.
All right, watch it. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on Zoom, we bring to you Quarter Past Midnight.
Hey.
This week's trigger word is. This week's trigger word is. This week's trigger word. This week's trigger word. This week's trigger word is. Vex and links/linkages.
Huh?
No, that was extra.
That's not how we practiced. That's not how we rehearsed. You see what I mean? There always has to be one person trying to go solo in the band. It's like,
Bands break up.
don't Bobby us, okay? Don't Bobby Brown us.
But I said the right trigger words in it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus one.
Yeah, I did.
There was Anthem.
No, there wasn't another one. There was two.
I thought you said 3.
Wait, who else felt, yeah? Loudmouth was singing like Talisa.
Oh wow,
What does that mean?
wow. You know what? I don't even know what that meant. I think that just means you're off. I don't know.
I feel like you're a hater.
I don't know.
He wasn't even referring to like solo X Factor, like higher up to Lisa. You're talking about N Dubs to Lisa. Channel
you know
U
what,
to
yeah?
Lisa.
They say that every stage is your stage in it, so I own it every time.
Hey, come on.
First of all, who are they? Who said that?
Who are these
The
people you
critics.
speak of?
Yeah. Mad. All right, so yeah, we're gonna kickstart this off in terms of views. Once again, topic of today is sneaking out during quarantine. Zoosh, tell them how you feel.
Well, it's not really how I feel. I guess it is what it is.
And what is it?
What? I don't get where you're coming from, Zoosh. Explain.
Because I'm not answering it directly as a question. I guess it's more about, do I think it's okay? All right, do I think it's okay and would I do it? Might be two different. So, do I think it's okay? I think there might come a point where I think there was a time limit, and I think there's a possibility we might be breaching that time limit now. We might be. I think in the early stages, lockdown was necessary. Quarantine, don't leave, whatever. But like, it's like a question I had, It's like, let's say I've been in quarantine for 2 weeks and a girl's been in quarantine for 2 weeks. We've had no interaction whatsoever. I'll be allowed to then, if we've had no signs of symptoms, etc., like at what time do I know that I'm completely free? Like a month, 6 weeks, 2 weeks?
You trusted to tell you the truth?
14 days.
Wait, that's a whole different topic. I don't expect her to lie to me for no reason, but let's talk about
Yeah, but think about it, If someone's been in quarantine for 14 days, what have they been eating? Obviously, they would have had to have some type of contact with somebody. So that 14 days isn't fully isolated.
All right, wait. You lot are looking way too far into this. I'm saying hypothetically, if for 2 weeks we've both had no interaction with no one, is that okay to then go and meet?
Are you asking us? Or?
No, I'm just throwing it out there.
That's
what I've been asking myself. I've been asking myself that question. And then I've also been asking myself, well, people are still going to shopping markets, and as much as you've got to wait in line outside, once you're inside, you're pretty much bumping shoulders at time, and you're squeezing past, and I'm like, well, how serious is this really?
But what shop did you go to? Not in my Asda. We ain't close.
No, I can't lie. You know what? Have you not realised yet how outside they had you queuing 2 meters, but inside everyone's all...
That's what I just said.
It don't make sense.
It don't make sense.
People pay no.
I think we've been all right in our Asda. Obviously, you're meant to follow the signs on the floor, but a lot of people are so dumb they don't.
Yeah, I still see people like coughing and sneezing with their mouth open. It's mad. That is how you know people. Some people are genuinely dirty. It's like, how is the whole world at risk and you still like,
Yeah.
like that's.
So I say
Because
all
you
that
know
to
what?
say,
Some people fully actually don't care. And I get your point, Zeus, because it's like, she's on quarantine, I'm on quarantine. I'm probably sure that we can meet. But I trust no one, you know?
oh no, wait, see that's what I'm saying. You're not going into trust issues. I'm just talking about like I'm not
No,
lying to her and she's
but
not lying to you. Like you lot got some bad trust
It's a
problems.
trust thing.
Don't involve
I'm not
trust
gonna
thing.
lie. There's certain man, and you guys know, I like ghetto guys, innit? I don't know if Jerome and Jamal and them drug dealers that I like are washing their hands. Because you know weed people, their hands are always a little bit dark. Like they don't wash their hands correct.
Don't do that. No,
I don't trust
what are
them.
you talking about? Man, hey, you know you base the 5 guys that you grab your breath with their weed hands and just this one. Like what are you
How
talking
did
about?
you get all the way here with no
Like,
oyster
what are you
code?
talking about? The 5
Wow,
people
loud
like
mouth.
you can grab on your breast with their weed hand and it's just a little bit wrong. Ain't how it is.
First thing is, I've seen no one. I ain't seen anyone before quarantine. I'm struggling.
So at what point, like, surely there's a time limit. Like, it can't be expected. Well, not that it can't be expected, but I'm sure, you get me? I think if you're linking multiple people,
You what?
if you're linking multiple,
Hey,
You said it twice.
da,
It's
da, da,
it's
da, 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 da. I feel like the Black Brady Bunch right now. Da, 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 da.
Wait, it goes me, 6, and then Christian's below me, and then Zeus is in the corner.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, 'cause that's what they do in the Brady Bunch. They point to the
Now
person
what?
next to them and they do something.
yeah, but it's
Oh,
not
this-
set up.
And then they look down.
Okay. Well, you're below me. But anyway, Zeus, take your shot.
Yeah.
That's the only time I'm
Two.
gonna be below you, bad boy.
You got 2 shots.
Is it 2? Oh,
Bing
man.
bong, bingly bongly boo.
Easy.
Hey.
Hold on, I know that song. Well, I'm trying to figure out where it's from. Bing bong bing. What show is that again?
It's Peppa Pig, babes.
Is it?
Right.
Yeah.
All these parents.
You're lucky you got 2 kids, bro. If that would have been.
Well, how else would I know the song?
that would've been another
Peppa Pig
topic.
weren't around when I was younger.
But anyway,
Wait,
Anthony, do
you
I
take
think
2
it's
shots.
okay? No, but I believe we're coming to a point where it is.
Yeah.
So
But the problem
I believe
is,
in the beginning, like it was a lot more strict and like you should have been boom, boom, boom. But if you to yourself feel like you ain't got those symptoms, you feel like you've been in isolation and you could trust the other person, I think it's
But is
okay
it-
to be a bit lenient, but I think only with one person.
Isn't
But
that
you
more
know what
just?
they say,
Isn't that
right?
more just sort of running out of patience then? Because we only just hit.
Yeah.
Apparently, we only just hit our curve the other day. You know? I mean, we're only just on a curve now. We just hit our peak the other day.
Do you know, yeah, that they say that it's like antibiotics? You know when you start to feel good and then you stop taking your antibiotics? That's what this lockdown is. You feel good, so you feel like it's all right to go out. Don't go out and be meeting the Jeromes and the Sharons because they could be carrying something.
You know, it's so real though. Yeah.
I mean,
It is
but
kinda-
I feel like you can. There's other risk of you getting it anyway. So it basically,
Yeah.
if you feel like that's worth the risk, one time, I'm gonna say, have I done things that had greater risk? Yes. So I say that to say, to me, is it worth a one-time risk once in a bluey during this lockdown? Yes. I've done riskier stuff.
If you do it once, you're gonna want more.
No, that's greedy. Who are you? Like, learn how to portion control. No. I'm not greedy like that. I'm
You must take portion
little,
control.
just give me a little one dose, and I'm like, thank you, Buddha bless you, thank you. Humble.
Cool. And then when that person says, yo, like a week later, say, yo, come see me. Well, you can say no.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to have some self-control. It's like, look, babe.
No, but that's the thing though.
You're not gonna have any
Hold on,
self-control.
wait.
For 7 days
What?
without anything. You're going.
Well, hold on, wait. What's the difference?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Because, wait, she calls
You've
you.
already gone to see her.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna
She
keep
will-
increasing the chances. That's what I said. Like, I've done things for greater risk.
Yeah, but why not? You've been by yourself. She's been by herself. Why not?
If she's still telling you that, I don't know, let's just say another 7 to 14 days have passed, and she's like, well, you know what? I'm still self-quarantining.
Yeah,
come over.
Yeah, I feel like that's.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
I feel like that's a okay. I feel like that's okay, but I feel like I don't know. It's a lot. You just have to assess the situation. I don't know. You have to assess the situation. Like, I feel like.
No, it's like, right, wait. Before I roll up, what's your temperature saying?
No, I'm just saying in terms of like it's been a minute. Do a little research. I just think we're getting to a time now where if you feel like you've been like I've spoken to some people, yeah, and they literally haven't left their house other than to go to a supermarket like once in a blue since March. You know, like them way there. There's people literally that haven't.
Yeah, but you know what I think is mad about the whole supermarket thing, yeah? Is that you will meet more people on your supermarket run than you would if you were to just go to beat a thing. So it's great that they've got that one.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And see 375 people in Tesco like queue. So it really is a game of
Oreo.
It's a whole risk. Everything is a risk.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like if it was a thing where you could not leave your house and key workers there was only delivery from supermarkets and shit, it would be a whole nother ball game. Where people are fully rubbing shoulders while they're picking up their avocado and them thing there. And you're telling me I can't go and lick one thing. And lick one thing.
You said it again.
Hey.
I done chat.
Zeus is always trying to outdo everyone, boy. You know when Zeus just competitive, but I'm gonna win today.
You know what's pissed, yeah? I'm not even drinking rum. Like I'm on a Katie flex today. I'm drinking wine still. You hear me? I've been drinking wine during the lockdown. So this is pissing me off because I'm not even drinking.
Man, all right, Kay, let's go to you next.
Me personally, yeah, I feel like it's different because I've got a baby and my baby's 9 months. And I think having a baby under a year is different to anything else. I think the risk factor is nuts. Like if it was me by myself, I might have been risking it. I'm not even going to lie to you.
No, but not about you personally. What about the idea of it? Like, what is your thought on it?
But then that's what I'm saying. There's so many different variables. It really does depend. Because, as I said, I don't know if I trust people enough because people are dirty.
No, but we're not talking about the trust factor. You lot got some real trust.
No, but it still has something to do with trust to be able to risk it. Because you're talking about, like, the trust that I'm talking about.
I'm talking about more of the... Oh, see, I was talking about more of the risk. The
concept.
Like catching it. Do you think it's worth
but that's still,
to think about that, you have to bring things into equations as what are the risks. And the risks are someone lying to you or someone just not being upfront and just like
that's exactly my point.
No, I get what you're saying, but not like, that doesn't need to be brought in here, like, because it's cool.
No,
like,
but it does though. It does though, because you know why? Do you know why it does? Because I could have 5 different men lined up, yeah? And it will depend which one I go to, depending on how much I trust that person. They could have been self-isolated.
I feel like you are changing.
But they still don't wash their hands.
I feel like you're changing, but alright.
You don't Kay just be handing out questionnaires before she makes her decision. Okay, one for you, one for you.
Listen, I'm telling you, like, it's different. You Zeus, you might not care if you trust anybody. That's up to you.
It's
you
not
catch
about
anything.
Trust,
That's up to you, babe.
I'm not talking
you
about
catch
trust.
what you want to catch.
Why would you say that? I'm not talking about trust. I took trust out of the equation. So you saying that is irrelevant.
No, because at the end of the day, it still has something to do with trust. I can't just risk it with anybody, innit?
All right.
And I don't trust any person enough.
All right.
I like black guys. You black guys lie all the time. So when you're telling me you haven't left the house,
why it's irrelevant? You know why it's irrelevant?
Time out.
Hey, that's my, who hurt you?
That's a foul.
See why trust is irrelevant? It's like, what? It's like, where we go with this?
Nah, I don't know. You know what?
Where did that come from?
It really does depend. Your situation depends. Because if I had a boyfriend, then yeah, I've got to be seeing him regular. Even if you're
I've got to be seeing him regular.
I see, often.
So if you had a boyfriend, you would risk it.
If
you had a boyfriend, you would risk it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be quarantined with him, to be honest. But I wouldn't mind risking a couple of days a week.
So you think it's
A couple days a week.
You think it's worth the risk then? That's exactly what I was trying to say. Because
Yeah,
you
but
would
then
trust
it
your
depends on your
boyfriend, but that
situation.
hasn't
That's
stopped
what
you
I'm
from
saying.
getting... What?
I said, but it depends on your situation to whether or not you'll risk it. At this point in time, me personally, no,
I
I
was
wouldn't.
talking about a situation where you trust someone and you just used a boyfriend, which was exactly what I was saying when you trust someone. But all right, cool. So you trust your boyfriend, but so you think it's worth the risk. If you don't live with each other, say your boyfriend lives in East and you're in West, is it worth the risk going, knowing that he's been to Asda now and again, just like you have? Do you think it's worth the risk? For sex.
The only reason why I would say it's worth the risk.
For what's this?
I would believe it's worth the risk because.
Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. That's
why you have to stop the flow? Wait, that's what man, stop the whole flow. Just to what? What are you gonna say now? Get the ball. I'm gonna do the shot. What now? Now we don't even know what Katie was saying. Come on.
What I was saying is, it's because it then gets technical. If you're my boyfriend and I'm saying let's meet up on next week Wednesday, babes, and you tell me no, you're not going to be my boyfriend after quarantine. So people are taking the risk for their relationship.
Wow.
What?
Wow. Can you please explain why?
That's
Wait.
I don't know. I'm just talking about from women that I know. I don't really give a shit. But one of my friends told me one of my friends said that she wasn't quarantining with her man, yeah? Now this is your man and you ain't quarantining together. I don't trust him.
Hold on, but you just now said you didn't want to quarantine with him. Just see him a couple days a week.
Yeah, but that's me. I'm not the same as you.
You know what? You're not trustworthy. This is why you got trust issues. You can't be trusted. What's going on here?
Facts.
You can't be trusted.
What's going on?
Within, it hasn't even been 5 minutes. You just, you can't be trusted. What's going on here?
You changing our mind like that.
I'm glad I'm not quarantining with anybody. Don't get me wrong. But I think if I did have a boyfriend, then I think it would be pretty standard to quarantine together, no?
Depends on... Not really, no.
Depends on the situation and circumstances.
But then wouldn't we expect to see each other? So in 6 weeks, that means we wouldn't have seen each other.
So what? Just because of the times now, we now have to explore something that could potentially have a weight on our relationship. You know, I'm so scared of.
For me, as I said, I'm good. I don't want to see anybody. Like, I love the fact that I don't have to quarantine with somebody. But then I would still think in the back, I just don't like people in my space like that. But if I had to think about it, if I had a boyfriend, I think I would expect him to want to quarantine, like at least want to.
That's wild. And you lot have never lived together before. But just because this is random,
all of a sudden he has to move in.
It's like, boom, move in now, 6 weeks.
See, no, I would.
You would want to put that stress on it.
No, I would think if he's got his place and I've got my place, we should still quarantine separately, but I would expect us to see each other.
What if he feels strongly about the whole corona thing?
Yeah, what if he's scared?
Boris Johnson done said if your friends ask you to meet, tell them no.
I kind of feel like there's a lot of guys that are just taking advantage of this situation to do what they want.
Wow.
No, but hold on, wait. What do you believe though? Like what
I believe do your thing, because I'm not gonna lie, I've gone to my mum's house a couple of times. I've risked it all to see my family. But that's me. Like when it comes to my brothers and sisters, I feel like I know them enough that they wash their hands and shit. So I would risk it to go and see them. But some people might think that that's wrong. But even as being a single parent and going through this time, it's very difficult because I'm doing everything. I'm the entertainer, I'm the teacher, I'm the cooker, I'm whatever. So it does feel nice that I'm able to go to my mum's house. Now, my mum's gone Asda, my sisters have gone Asda. So in a sense, it's probably not the best thing to do. But in the same sense, sometimes you just got to risk it all for a chocolate biscuit.
Boy, no.
Yeah, it's real. I don't even know what.
Wait,
I don't even know.
Wait, do you not disagree?
In somewhat, yeah.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. There were so many conflicting opinions
within
herself.
There was.
I don't know which I'm agreeing to or disagreeing with.
Sorry.
But like, it's somewhat, yeah. But yeah, it's just down for personal judgment and what you like. I haven't gone to I haven't gone to any family houses, as in I've only gone to link.
Hey!
I don't even say that. You know what? It's actually one of those words I didn't realize I actually say that much. God damn. I'm learning some shit today. It's like, I didn't realize I say that shit so much.
Wait, but Zoosh, I feel like that's because you don't have a big family.
I was going to say that. That's why everything is kind of circumstantial.
Possibly.
Like I see my family and talk to my family all the time.
That's like a super big risk though, because there's a lot of people involved. There's a lot more vulnerable people involved. That seems like a whole lot of a bigger risk than me going to see one girl.
Yeah, and that's the thing. But then in the same breath, this is why I said it depends on trust, because you might be seeing it as you're going to see one girl.
My one girlfriend, then. I'm going to see my girlfriend. How about
your one girlfriend, but your one girlfriend could have a family like mine and still be seeing her family. So then, therefore, the risk changes.
But I would have thought we would have had that conversation, and then I would have thought.
Could have, but you could have lied.
Huh?
What's his girlfriend doing lying to?
Exactly. You see what I mean about trust issues? You see why she lied to me just
Not everyone lies in relationships, okay?
Is that what you would do? If I had asked you, have you gone to see your family? We're dating. Are you going to lie to me and say, no? No.
Maybe.
Wow.
Hey. Chris, what are you saying?
You know what? Basically, yeah. In a way, well, you said it and Katie said it as well. I feel like when you look at the whole situation, it's like, cool. Yeah, you're meant to quarantine, but yeah, when I'm out there doing my shopping or whatever, I'm fully rubbing shoulders. People be breathing all over me and shit. So for you then to tell me that I can't go see someone who's in the same situation as me, I'm like, I'll tell you what this though, yeah? I had someone ask me to see them, but they worked in a hospital. And I was like, yeah, no. I was like, nope, that's not happening. That's
what I mean, because that's increasing the risk. Like, you're too risky. You're a high risk. Like, that's what I mean. I think you got to judge the person that...
And said you're a high risk.
That's a high risk person. Yeah.
I'll give you another example now. I had someone else that asked me to see them, but they're a key worker or something. They're working with kids. So they're out there. I was like, hold on me after quarantine. But I've been out to see people that...
What, couch potatoes? I don't know where we were going with this.
Yeah, people that
haven't left their house at all.
People that have been going out to a minimum.
But
you know
this is not what, even
do you think you're the only person that they've been seeing?
Look, you're going back to trust again.
No, because they might be open about it.
Because you don't want to trust anybody. It's back to the rest of us.
Whoa. I'm not talking about trust. We're talking about sneaking out.
Yeah, but that's just you. There's a whole other three people in this conversation, and we care about trust.
We're talking about trust. Hear me? Taking trust out of a scenario. Hear me? It's not talk about trust. I'm just
saying. No, because you're just using a different word, and you're using the word judge. So you're judging, but
I didn't say the word judge at all.
You did say that. You said judging because of the person that works in the hospital.
What?
You said that you will judge it because they work in a hospital. So judging by where they work, you wouldn't link them.
More of a high risk. What's that got to do? Hold on, wait. What you say?
What?
What did you say? Nah, not after I've done like 5. You're trying to escape 1. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh my mother.
No, you don't have to ask me. I'm far from sober. I'm so far from sober.
Depending on the person, innit? So, like I said, if I felt that the person was out there like that, I wouldn't do that to myself. And I'll be honest, it depends on how good the pom-pom is. Is it worth it? I'll be honest, I'll be real. It's like, if I'm thinking, is that cool?
Yeah, but hold on a minute. If your fear is to catch it and potentially either get really sick or worse or pass it on, why does it matter how good the pom-pom is? No,
wait. So we're at a point now where I'm like, if you've been out there, I'm not coming to see you. Yeah. So that's the first thing. And then it's like, okay, cool. So I'm gonna risk it. I'm like, is it worth me risking it? If the pump ain't good, then it's like, no, I'm not risking it. So there's first step. It's like, cool. Have you been out there? No. Second step. Is it worth my time? It's like, is it worth me risking it? If it is, then cool. I'll be there in an hour. If not,
that's true. It has to be. There's no point in putting it all on the line for just to nut. That's not worth it.
Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, I feel like
you got at least enjoy.
Yeah, but if you do go to see somebody, yeah, are you doing all of the extras? Are you lip-syncing with tongue and that? Are you going in, or is it straight just like doggy, so your faces ain't together?
I'm assuming that it would be someone that you have been seeing. Like, I wouldn't be meeting anyone fresh from a dating app or sliding in fresh DMs and going to meet someone. Like, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I know, but still, the risk, the factor of you can still catch it is still going to be there regardless.
If I'm going,
things change now.
If you're doggy, and you might as well do the whole shindig.
Yeah, I think.
No, because you can't catch it through doggy.
What?
Huh?
What are you not talking about?
When did Boris say this?
Why is that not human contact on the way?
Yeah, it's like no. Doggy's different. Okay, doggy's different. I like it, so it's different. It's like what?
That comes to your face that you have to breathe in. You can't catch COVID through having sex. Are you not all right?
When you are having doggy, are you not breathing the same air?
It's so hold on. First of all, you said the trigger word.
It depends if that person gets it on their hands and in their.
Hold on, wait. You just said the trigger word. Wait, you just said a trigger word for one, and two, I need to come back to that because I'm confused. How can you not catch it having sex?
I'm Googling this.
You said the trigger word now.
I didn't say the whole word.
You did. You said the 3-letter word.
I didn't say the whole word. What?
I said sir.
No.
I didn't. You ain't even taking yours. How you gonna stand there with
I'll
your
take
big
mine, but as long as you take yours as well, don't mug me.
You just said it before me. Are you taking the piss?
Yeah, so I'll take my shot. You gotta take yours as well.
Yeah. So how could you? No, but shouldn't have to take one. What's going on? We need a boost controller. Have to take one. Now I ain't relying on you. I need a boost controller. What's going on there? I need someone controlling this. But I'm confused at how you have to keep.
You can basically. I've googled it. Look, you can catch it through person-to-person contact, direct contact.
Like, why would you have to keep two meters in a shopping centre and then, but you can doggy someone? I'm confused.
That's so wild.
Because it depends.
Because you're not breathing in their face.
It depends on the particles that person would then breathe in, and if they touch their face.
Okay, you got it all wrong, my dude.
I'm lost on that.
All wrong, bro.
Yeah, so basically, according to Google, it's via contact. So person's contact. So when you're doggying, there's contact. So yeah, you can catch it through doggy.
No, I don't believe it. Sorry.
Because I don't believe it.
Man.
I mean, but yeah. So I feel.
That's very well.
And I feel someone said this earlier as well. I feel like you really can't be out here seeing everyone.
No.
Like, it can't be a thing of every other day you're seeing someone else. Like, that's wild. If you are going to
you know what? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I've got some brethren, yeah, male and female, and I swear they have been like doing their thing more during quarantine than they have been just in general. Like,
yeah, that's
different people as well. Some people been getting in.
I feel like a lot of people don't care.
No, they don't.
No.
You know, it's not even that they don't care, but I think like the thing, they care about getting the thing more. You know what I mean? They care about doing the thing more than the fear of whatever.
I still think a lot of people don't see it as that deeper risk as mad as it.
Yeah, facts.
Like, a lot of people think there's worse things to get.
But you gotta remember,
other things.
You gotta remember though, it hasn't really like hit home. Probably hasn't hit home for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like,
that's like a lot.
But they don't know anybody that's affected by it, so.
That's what I mean. So they don't take it as serious as things. Like me personally, just kind of moving into my answer, I was like, I kind of see it as barebacking, if I'm honest. And yeah, it might come into a bit of a trust thing, but it's like, you know, it's the thing.
Bro.
Wait. Let me hear it.
Let him explain.
Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Kay.
Let me add what I need to add.
Wait. So you know, like barebacking, yeah?
Mm.
You can bareback one thing, and it's not even like you have to just worry about that person there and then. You got to worry about who she slept with, who he then slept with, and it's like kind of like a chain of command kind of thing. Like it's not just
Well,
you
you
and
worry
that
about
person one-on-one. It's like you got to worry about the backlog. So like, say for example, prime example, obviously it's nothing to do
You're
with.
talking shit, bro. Like,
Wait,
Listen,
wait,
this is exactly how it works.
let me
What
speak,
is
bro.
wrong with you, Zeus?
Like the
people
same
be
way.
barebacking, bro. Like, so are you more scared of this than barebacking?
Wait.
No,
let me
he's
talk.
just saying that it's basically the same
I
thing.
know what he's saying.
He's not listening, Kay. He's not listening.
All right,
Not
go
listening.
on.
Like the same reason why I haven't even seen family members yet, because they might be self-isolating as well, innit? Because me, I'm not really out in it. Like I go do my food shopping, whatever, come home, boom, 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 do my little hour exercise outside, whatever. But it's like if I go to a shopping center one time, even though I'm self-isolating at home and only going out for the essentials, someone might sneeze near me, cough near me.
That one time.
But one time, and then I might go link my mum, or I might go link my sister, I might come link
Ah,
you,
you
man,
said it
whatever.
twice.
Ah, I was doing so well.
No, you don't have to ask me. I'm far from sober. I'm so far from sober.
Because human instinct is that we feel like it's not going to affect us.
Yeah, I know.
If we all felt like it was really going to affect us, we would have all stayed in our house and not even gone to Asda for essentials.
Yeah, like we're
Yeah.
all that, but that's what I'm thinking. Like, what would it have taken though? Now we're here. We're at this point, and I'm kind of confident we at least got 2 degrees of someone that we've known that's passed from it, right? Yeah. Like, what do you think it would take though? Like, would people literally need to turn into the Walking Dead straight away? Like, what do you think? Because it's true. Like, people are still.
You know what? I'll be honest. I'm a little bit torn between the stay at home and then the go out and the if it's going to happen, it's going to happen thing. Only because in the same breath, we're not going to stay home forever. And I do feel like you have to build an immunity to it. Now, I've obviously got a kid that needs to go out and play in the dirt and catch certain things because then he'll be immune because he's caught it. That's how science works. So if we all stay at home and we don't get in contact with it and we don't kind of catch it, then I think it could be worse the next time. So I'm also torn between okay, go out, make sure your immune system is good enough that even if you was to catch it, you wouldn't know because it hasn't touched you, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Instead of just kind of staying at home. So I'm still kind of torn in between what the right and wrong thing is to do.
You know, it's
a bit confusing, to be fair.
I feel like it goes back to how the government have dealt with it.
Yeah, to be fair, I would agree with that.
Because I feel like if the government like treated it seriously, so would I. I'm like, okay, cool. You know what? This is serious.
Yeah.
Coming in. Oh.
Hey.
Here he is.
The worst thing is, I'm sure whatever you're saying, you never even needed to use that word.
You know, Boris don't talk like that.
Not on camera, anyway.
No, but it's so true though. But shit, I forgot what I was gonna say.
About the government taking it seriously. Obviously, they're the people that we have to listen to, and they never took it seriously from the jump. But then I really need people to understand, that this whole stay-at-home thing is to slow it down, not to dead it.
Yeah.
So when everyone's going on like, oh yeah, it's going to be over by the time we come out of lockdown. No, babes, this was just to slow it down for the NHS.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
That's
the bigger picture. Yeah.
No, you don't have to ask me. I'm far from sober. I'm so far from sober.
Look at them. Huh?
That's wild. That's like.
Yeah. Or even going out to see multiple friends, not even sneaking out, but just going to go check your brethren, but checking different brethrens. I'm like,
I think for me, there's things that are different because it's like, all right, cool. As I said, I'm a single mum, so I go to take Ashari. I take him to my mum's while I go shopping, and I'm going to do that because the risk of him going to my mum's house is less than him catching it than me taking him to the supermarket.
Yeah.
So as much as people might see that as wrong because Kaylee, you're going to your mum's house, that to me is safer for my child.
Yeah.
So
it's a judgment call. It's a judgment call.
That's what I mean. Everything is still, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to my mum's house, just for fun or just to chill or just to sit in her garden. It's literally because I don't feel comfortable in taking my son to go to the supermarket. And some parents have to do that. And it's mad because you're in the queue for hours. Like, as I said, I'm breastfeeding as well. So when would I have time to take him out of the buggy to even give him, like, it's all nuts to think of what some people have to go through and not even have that place to be able to take their kids or whatever. Now, I know obviously me going to my mum's is a risk, but you also have to understand, one of my sisters is asthmatic. I've got a disabled nephew, which is, he has to be suctioned, so his respiratory system already is mad. And then I've got a diabetic niece. You see when I'm going to my mum's house, it's because I've left my house. I'm not taking them risk of linking anybody.
Hey, we all heard it. We all heard it.
Wait, so what? Six is the only one that hasn't said it.
No, I said it.
No, I said it once.
He said it. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna put my chances, because it's, as I said, it's not about me. Now it's about my son. It's about my nephew, my niece, and my little sister. So therefore, my circumstances have then changed. So I can't go and see somebody because of what I've got going on over here, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
I can't lie. I feel like if you are gonna go and see someone, catch Uber.
but even now,
No, don't do that.
The Uber man picks up how many passengers? The Uber man picks up how many passengers? I'll tell you what I do find a bit mad as well, though. In fact, what I feel is more mad than leaving your house to go and to sneak out your house to go and see someone, is man them getting trims. Like, I don't get it. Like, I
don't. Barbershops open.
No, barbers are going to their yards.
Yeah.
Or they're going to the barbershops. Like, who are you looking fresh for? And these are some of my brethren as well. It's like, who are you looking fresh for and why? Like, you're staying in your yard. The barber's cutting how much next man's head?
Yeah.
My hair lady hollered me, asked me if I wanted her to come around to do my hair.
And I'm not being funny. You see that stuff, doing the hair and stuff, this person, because everybody wants to get their eyebrows done. Listen, Deepak is over you, breathing on your eyebrow. No.
Deepak.
Wait, so
you know what I would have think where people would have stayed inside if like it was really a thing where you could not go outside and the army was really out here and you was like, okay, this is something I have never, even though this is something we haven't really witnessed before or seen, like I think to get a point over to people that don't believe in you, you have to go extreme. And I think that's the only way the UK would have paid attention. Like, they would have had to go extreme.
As you said, it's not believable. Like, I'm not being funny. Yeah? Like, I've been at home, obviously, for these couple of weeks. And every single day, I find myself on Amazon ordering. Now, I've got the same Amazon man that drops the stuff. And to be fair, the Amazon people are pretty good, because in my house, you need a separate code to be able to even get to my door. So they will leave it out there. They won't even really come into the small closed vicinity that they would.
That makes their job easier. I'm not gonna lie though.
Huh?
That makes their job 10 times easier. Trust me, they love that.
It does.
No, you don't have to ask me. I'm far from sober. I'm so far from sober.
Wait, I want to know, is your Amazon risk bigger than Doggy?
No, because Doggy, you can't catch it.
You believe what you want to do. Believe in, boo-boo.
Technically it is wood, and maybe it doesn't transfer onto wood.
But this is the thing. You say Amazon orders, yeah, but they're telling you you can't go to work. Now, in my office, there's like 200 man. I guarantee that there's more people. If I worked in Asda, I'm seeing more than 200 people on my 8-hour shift.
Facts.
So
that's
how
why
would you
it don't make sense.
offices, but then you've got and when I'm going to Asda, they don't have no masks on, you know.
Nothing.
No.
It is a bit mad.
Well, when I go out to the supermarket, I wear gloves. I don't wear masks.
Yeah, but you know the whole mask and glove thing as well. It still doesn't make any sense, because you know what, yeah? You only want to wear a mask if you think you've got it. I don't have it, but I bought a track star mask. That's the only thing I can afford, and I look like I'm gonna hit.
First of all, big up Trapstar, but I'm still shaking my head at you because you just got that to look cool.
It's so mad though, because earlier today, I must have went past a woman. She had a mask, but she pulled it down and she was smoking. Oh. And that just tells you how serious people are taking this.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you don't have to ask me. I'm far from sober. I'm so far from sober.
I just know people that's taking this thing a bit too far, and it's it's just like you start to change. It starts to change. Don't let it change you. Adapt to the circumstance.
Yeah.
Don't let it change you.
Because it ain't that deep. At least we got Wi-Fi. You hear me? You are allowed out for an hour. That makes a difference. My Wi-Fi went down for 3 hours the other day. I was distraught. That's a game changer.
Yeah,
no Wi-Fi.
Especially now.
You know what?
Yeah.
And I say
that's for
like,
saving sanity. I'm telling you.
9 p.m. on a Saturday.
The fact that we're quarantined with so much technology, so much with internet, we're good.
Yeah.
Like, imagine this was 15, 20 years ago.
But this the thing though, yeah. It's like,
you can still nut if you want to. You can still nut.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway. So generally speaking, sneaking out the house, yay or nay? What's the general consensus?
I don't know. I think it's not even that straightforward, though, man.
Yeah, it's true.
It depends what it's for, but personally, I ain't sneaking out for no dick. And as what Christian said, if it's mediocre dick, then you've wasted my time, and I'm even more mad.
You wasted my time. You wasted my health.
Yeah.
You might could sneak out for one time.
Wait, hold on, wait. You know what? I just had to touch something real quick. Hold on. Let's just say he has been quarantining, yeah? Like, do you expect him to give you the A1? He might bust quick.
Nah.
7 weeks without knackers.
You see, in this time, as we just said, you should be using the time wisely.
Improve yourself.
Oh, well, yeah. Masturbating.
I don't know, but then you only.
I'll tell you one thing. 7 weeks without the warmth and wetness of pump. Don't expect me to be lost in no. Don't expect me to be nostalgic.
And you've got to do 2 rounds. I didn't come here for 15
minutes.
Alright,
cool.
Okay, now we got time. Since you're here, you're here.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. If I'm gonna be here, then I'm gonna be here. Yeah. You better get in.
Right. Don't worry, I'll wait.
Yeah.
Go on, drink that Guinness.
Yeah, I think it's mad. It is risky, but I feel like you are taking other risks to do
other stuff.
Dumb as shit.
That may not be as rewarding. Can we use that word?
No, it's real.
So but yeah, I think there's levels to it though. Don't push the boat out there.
I just think with what you were saying, Zeus, it doesn't make sense. So as much as you're taking the risk to go and be a girl or whatever, you've got people that work in Tesco's that are doing 8-hour shifts 5 days a week.
That can't go and get no pom pom. Mad.
Do you know what I mean? So
they're the real heroes.
It's like they said, don't take TFL. Don't take TFL unless you really need to. I mean, like things like that. Just
I'll tell you what.
Don't buy essentials. I bought paint the other day. Paint isn't essential, but I needed it because I wanted to do my bathroom. It's all a risk, isn't it?
I'll tell you one thing though, the first time I step back onto a train, I'm gonna feel a little bit digi, I'll be honest with you.
No, you don't have to ask me, I'm far from sober. I'm so far from sober.
Yo, people, it's been fun. I've been Christian, aka C. Machiavelli.
Hey, I've been Kaylee Loudmouth, aka Bumberclot Beverly.
Easy. I've been Six, aka your host.
And I've been Zeus, aka the biggest loser.
As always. Oh, reliable Zeus, boy. If you was ever betting on a horse to lose the race, that's Zeus, you know.
No, you don't have to ask me, I'm far from sober. I'm so far from sober.